Hello, Gemini. It's Kay. Kay loves tarot. I'm back. Apologies for getting these out late, you guys. I had quite a few of you actually emailing me. When you gonna put the Gemini video out? Are you okay, Kay? When's Gemini coming out? Unbelievable. How many of you actually got asking about it? So yes, here it is. I really do apologise for this coming out late, you guys. I was completely off last week. I had a really nasty chest infection, and it was more defiant than anyone kind of expected. But yeah, I'm back now. I'm gonna get these done. So Lucy, oh here we go. Let's see how the idiot's doing. Yes, cross watchers, welcome. I don't tend to sort of hit out at cross watchers during my readings, but oh, thanks, Lucy. Do you know what? I've missed you too. It's been a while since we had a chat, and I've just been so ill this last week. And because I've got a chest infection, I'm constantly been coughing. So I pulled all the muscles in my chest. And the doctor, because I was aching so much, doctor put me on codeine. I can't read for anyone while I'm on codeine. You know what I mean? It's not fair. And you wouldn't have got an accurate reading anyway, so it's better that I did leave it. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, let's get stuck in. Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising, Gemini. So energies, some of you guys may experience these energies now. I'm kind of not even going with the spread. I'm just dealing messages as I see them. Yeah, I know, Lucy. Our codeine is strong. Side effects. Don't even talk to me about side effects. Fucking hell. Do you know, I haven't been for a shit for the last 3 days. Fucking hate codeine. I'm glad to be off it, if I'm honest. Sorry, too much info. If you're prudish, either go get a sense of humour or go check out another reader. Alright, Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. Yeah, you couldn't go for 7 days. Bloody hell. Okay, 2's fell out. Oh, 3 fell out. Okay. Queen of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, and the Chariot. Moving on from a fire sign. I want to say a temperamental fire sign. I kind of want to say, I feel, do you know what, with this Ace of Cups? If some of you Geminis have been dealing with a fire sign, it's extremely temperamental and hot-headed, argumentative. She is literally the queen bitch from hell. It could be a man as well. Let's not pay too much attention to the gender. But if you're dealing with a temperamental fire sign who's blowing hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold, do you know the feeling I get from this Ace of Cups? We all know textbook what it means, but you know me. I follow my nose. I follow my initiative. This feels like we tried. That's kind of the words I want to use with this card. We tried, but the love just wasn't there. The love couldn't grow. We just couldn't really get ourselves to that point because of someone's bad behaviour. And now we've had no choice but to move on from that. That's how that looks. One's fall out there. What was it? 6 of Pentacles reversed. Couldn't really get what we deserved from that person. Don't get me wrong. This, you know, Gemini could totally be the one who's had the bad temper. You know what I mean? 3 of Swords reversed. We've still got a lot of underlying shit that we've not really dealt with. This still hurts. The 2 of Swords reversed. We've had to make a decision to try and move on. But this is bringing out the worst in you. I've definitely got fire sign qualities here, okay? And this just kind of, again, this, do you know what? This probably won't resonate for all of you. It really won't. This just feels to me like, I'm going to look at it from Gemini's perspective, but it could totally be on the flip side. So if it is, you know, take what resonates and apply it to your situation. But this just looks to me like, you know, a storyline I'm seeing that Gemini has been dealing with possible fire sign with an extremely bad temper. We're talking verbally abusive kind of stuff. I hate to see the king in the reverse because that also indicates some level of abuse and violence. Again, it could just be harsh words, but to see a king and a queen in the reverse, this tells me this was extremely, I want to say addictive in some ways. Toxic. Both as bad as each other kind of thing. But you brought the worst out in each other. But you tried to hang on to it. I kind of want to say maybe some of you were just so afraid of being on your own. You were just going to put up with anything. But obviously, I'm looking at this now. We've got no choice. We've got to move on. The Chariot is in play. Some of you could be doing with Cancer. Wink, wink, Lucia. Whether it was you or them, we've got hot, fiery mess temper. I also, for some of you, I don't even know where this is. I'm also hearing sexual abuse. For some of you. And this is so hard to get over, but you've got no choice. You have to get over it. Otherwise, I could see we're on a downward slippery slope. Okay, let me just throw you guys some romance angels. See what comes of it. Maybe there's other messages from, you know. Oh, there we go. Separation. It says time apart from your partners on the horizon. I'm concerned to see this because this basically tells me if you've been in some sort of an abusive relationship with someone, this is separation. This doesn't always mean a breakup. Some of you would, I'm looking at planning to go back to that person. Whether it's you that's the hot mess or them, it really doesn't matter. This is not a relationship that's healthy. And some of you are even considering going back for fear of being on your own. Not really realising your self-worth, you know, that you can do better kind of thing. If any of you are going through that and need a good kick up the backside and a reality check, fucking email me. Okay, I'll sort you out. Right. Let me clarify these and then I'll move forward. Gemini. Pepsi. Yeah, take it you're going through this now then, Pepsi. Bloody hell. Yeah, as I said, what did I fucking say about that separation card considering going back? There's the 5 Pentacles reverse. This is completely cutting loose and blocking. This is wanting to go back. Telling you something now. People are getting a verbal kick up the backside off me now. If you're dealing with a hot mess fire sign, in fact, it don't even matter what it is. If you're dealing with somebody who's verbally abusive, even physically abusive, maybe even sexually abusive, you need to give your head a wobble to consider going back to this. And if you're watching this and you're not the one that wants to go back, they may try and come back into your vicinity. And again, if you even consider it, you need to give your head a wobble. I'm bashing the Geminis now. I'm trying to do it in the most loving of ways, though, you guys, because I care. This does not look good, and this does not like it can end well. Some of you, look, that's your advice. Walk away. You're fighting a losing battle. That is what that card means. He's leaving him with the swords. It's a losing battle. He can't win. He's got to walk away. In fact, that's exactly what that card means. But here, we're separated and considering going back. It's not actually quite over. Hence the verbal bashing off me. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate will differ from usual type of expectations. Feel like that's your incentive, you guys, that there is somebody else out there for you. You do not have to settle for such a temperamental relationship. You know what I mean? There's no abundance. You know, you're not realising, I feel like this is non-realisation. You're not realising the other options you've got because we have tunnel vision on one person because we think we can't do any better. Or, you know, I'd say love is blind. You know, you think you love them, but when you actually take a step back and look at this relationship, it really isn't worth fighting for. There really is nothing to fight for. The flirt card. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Don't let this drag you down. Let's keep things light-hearted if you can. I understand that for those of you, especially if you've been abused, you know, maybe a bit of counselling would work, maybe a bit of life coaching, you know, something just to sort of help pick you up and give you something to work towards without needing to go back to that person. Again, I sense psychological issues going on that some of you really need help with. You know, there is no commitment that's going to withstand this. It's not a traditional relationship. I think that's the right word to use with the Hierophant reverse. It's not a traditional relationship and it causes too much anxiety. So it's definitely worth flirting with the idea of getting out of it, at least, and flirting with the idea that there is something better out there for you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to leave that there then, Gemini. I really don't want to bash you guys too much, especially if you're on the receiving end of this energy. But again, I do get a very strong feel that the verbal abuse side to things is very much as bad as each other, both as bad as each other kind of vibe off it. If you are dealing with physical and sexual abuse on top, then yeah, I definitely suggest accepting it as you're fighting a losing battle and go get some help. Okay? So yeah, I'll leave that there then, Gemini. If anybody wants support, reading, a life coaching, anything like that, or just to kick up the backside and a bit of a reality check, I'll leave me in my description. But in the meantime, you guys, I wish you all the best for May. I'm going to drop by at the end of the month, see what your end of month energies are. Again, I apologise for the lateness of this. I hope you guys do understand. I don't want to be giving dodgy readings while I'm on coding. It's just not a good idea. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, you guys take care. We'll speak soon. Bye for now.